Welcome back to ABC General Hospital channel. Today, we explore the potential ripple effects of Michael Corinthos' shocking exit, Sonny Corinthos' crossroads, and the intriguing question of whether Jason Morgan or Josslyn Jax might join the WSB. Prepare for a deep dive into the drama that could reshape Port Charles forever. Josslyn Jax, a future with the WSB? Josslyn Jax is standing at a pivotal moment in her life, one that could take her down an entirely unexpected path. The loss of her boyfriend, Dex Heller, has left Joss grieving, angry, and determined to uncover the truth behind his death. Jack Brennan's recent interactions with Joss suggest he sees potential in her, not just as someone driven by personal loss but as an individual with the intelligence and resourcefulness to excel in the WSB. By feeding her breadcrumbs of information about Dex's demise, Brennan appears to be testing her ability to connect the dots and handle the pressure of high-stakes investigations. But could Josslyn realistically step into the world of international espionage? Her determination to honor Dex's memory by seeking justice certainly aligns with the agency's mission. However, there's one significant hurdle standing in her way: Carly Spencer. Carly, ever the protective mother, would likely balk at the idea of Joss entering a world as dangerous as the WSB. This tension could create a dramatic storyline as Joss battles between her desire to carve her own path and her loyalty to her family. Adding another layer to this potential arc is the question of Jason Morgan's role. As Joss's godfather, Jason might see her recruitment as an opportunity to guide and protect her, especially if they enter the agency together. His presence could provide the stability and mentorship Joss would need as she navigates the complexities of a career in the WSB. Jason Morgan's dilemma: to stay or to go? For Jason Morgan, Sonny Corinthos' potential exit from the mob raises questions about his own future. As an enforcer who has lived in the shadows of organized crime for years, Jason's role is inextricably tied to Sonny's. If Sonny decides to retire and hand over his territories, Jason must consider his next move carefully. Could he, too, leave the mob behind? The prospect of joining the WSB presents an intriguing opportunity for Jason. Jack Brennan has long sought to recruit him, seeing Jason's skills as a natural fit for the agency. The explosion at Sonny's penthouse, a device allegedly linked to the WSB, adds an additional layer of intrigue. Jason might see joining the agency as a way to uncover the truth behind the attack and ensure the safety of those he loves. On a personal level, Jason's priorities have shifted since becoming Danny Morgan's sole living parent. His desire to provide a stable, secure life for his son could drive him toward the WSB, where he might operate in a more structured, albeit equally dangerous, environment. Whether Jason stays in Port Charles or embraces a new chapter with the WSB, his decisions will have far-reaching consequences for the people around him. The fallout of Sonny Corinthos' exit from the mob. Sonny Corinthos' potential departure from the mob could mark a seismic shift in the power dynamics of Port Charles. The penthouse explosion not only endangered Sonny's life but also underscored the toll his criminal lifestyle has taken on his health and family. For the first time, Sonny seems to be seriously considering walking away from it all, for good. However, as fans of General Hospital know, leaving the mob is never simple. Sonny would need a carefully crafted exit strategy to ensure both his safety and the stability of his territories. Handing over his empire to someone within Port Charles's 5 families, such as Selena Wu, might seem like a logical step. But the ripple effects of such a move could create new conflicts and alliances, reshaping the landscape of organized crime in the process. Sonny's departure would also profoundly impact those closest to him. Carly, for one, might struggle to adjust to a version of Sonny removed from the power and danger that have defined much of their relationship. Meanwhile, his decision could force others, like Jason Morgan, to re-evaluate their own positions within the mob and beyond. Michael Corinthos' shocking exit from Port Charles has set these events in motion, acting as the catalyst for the shifting dynamics within the Corinthos family and the larger community. The penthouse explosion that led to Michael's injuries was clearly meant for Sonny, highlighting the dangers that come with being tied to the mob. Michael's absence leaves a void that forces everyone to confront the fragility of their lives and the choices that brought them to this point. For Sonny, Michael's injuries serve as a wake-up call, pushing him closer to the realization that his lifestyle has placed his family in constant jeopardy. Carly, always the fierce protector, channels her energy into ensuring Michael's recovery while grappling with the implications of Sonny's potential exit. Josslyn, still reeling from the loss of Dex, finds herself drawn into the larger battle for justice, while Jason considers what his role in this evolving landscape should be. Brennan emerges as a central figure in this unfolding drama, his presence felt in every corner of the storyline. As a representative of the WSB, Brennan's motivations remain somewhat ambiguous. While he appears genuinely interested in recruiting Jason Morgan and Josslyn Jax, his methods suggest he has his own agenda. By using the penthouse explosion as leverage, Brennan positions himself as both an ally and a potential antagonist, depending on how the situation unfolds. Brennan's interactions with Josslyn, in particular, hint at a larger plan. His subtle tests of her intelligence and resolve suggest he sees her as a valuable asset, someone who could thrive in the high-stakes world of the WSB. Whether his intentions are purely professional or part of a larger strategy remains to be seen. What's next for Port Charles? The potential exits of Sonny Corinthos, Michael Corinthos, and even Jason Morgan signal a period of dramatic upheaval for Port Charles. As the Corinthos family grapples with loss, betrayal, and the possibility of new beginnings, the ripple effects will undoubtedly touch every corner of the community. Will Sonny find a way to retire peacefully, or will his past come back to haunt him? Can Jason and Josslyn carve out new paths with the WSB, or will they find themselves drawn back into the world of organized crime? With so many moving parts, the coming weeks promise to deliver unforgettable drama and game-changing twists. As alliances shift and secrets come to light, the residents of Port Charles must navigate a landscape forever changed by the choices they make. Next, we're diving into the fascinating transformation of Nina Reeves and her evolving role in the lives of Port Charles residents. Once a divisive figure, Nina might just become the unlikely hero in a complex family saga. Let's explore this riveting storyline. Could Nina become the hero of Port Charles? The question lingering in the minds of General Hospital fans is whether Nina Reeves could finally be turning over a new leaf. Her journey from antagonist to potential savior has been anything but straightforward, marked by moments of selfishness, regret, and surprising compassion. While her past actions have earned her a reputation as a villain, recent events suggest Nina might emerge as the voice of reason that everyone desperately needs. To truly step into this new role, Nina must navigate the precarious dynamics with her daughter Willow Corinthos, who has long harbored resentment toward her. This transformation will require careful planning, emotional growth, and even some unexpected alliances. Could Nina finally bridge the gap between her and Willow while taking on the growing threat Drew Kane poses to her daughter's happiness? Only time will tell if Nina's redemption arc will make her the unexpected hero of Port Charles. Nina's determination to protect Willow. Nina's fierce protectiveness over Willow is becoming more apparent with each passing day. As a mother, she is beginning to recognize Drew Kane's influence over Willow and the ways in which it undermines her daughter's autonomy. Nina's recent confrontation with Drew showcased her sharp instincts and her unwillingness to let anyone manipulate Willow. Calling Drew out for using Willow's proxy power against Michael's parents was a bold move, signaling that Nina is no longer afraid to stand up for what's right, even if it means making powerful enemies. However, Nina's newfound resolve comes with its challenges. To protect Willow without alienating her, Nina will need to tread carefully. Her ability to balance direct action with emotional sensitivity will be crucial in preventing Willow from turning against her. This delicate tightrope walk could be one of the most compelling aspects of Nina's arc, especially if she enlists the support of unlikely allies like Sonny Corinthos or even Carly Spencer. The fallout from Nina's Nixon Falls secrets. Nina's past mistakes, particularly her deception during the Nixon Falls saga, have left deep scars in her relationships with the Corinthos clan. Keeping Sonny's survival a secret and allowing his family to believe he was dead for months was a betrayal that Carly and Michael Corinthos have not forgiven. Willow's animosity toward Nina also stems from this event, compounded by Nina's contentious fight for visitation rights to her grandson, Wiley. Despite these missteps, Nina has shown growth. She is no longer the woman who acts purely out of self-interest. Recent actions demonstrate a willingness to put others' needs ahead of her own, even if it means swallowing her pride. This shift is especially evident in her calm approach to persuading Sonny to return Wiley and Amelia to Willow, a gesture that proves she is capable of prioritizing family harmony over personal grievances. The courtroom battles and their aftermath. Nina's legal battle for Wiley was a turning point that solidified her reputation as an antagonist within the Corinthos family. At the time, her decision to take Michael and Willow to court for visitation rights painted her as someone willing to disrupt their lives for her own desires. However, her actions also revealed the depth of her pain and longing to connect with her family, no matter how flawed her methods. Since then, Nina has worked to rebuild her image, showing restraint and reason in situations where her past self might have acted impulsively. This evolution is particularly evident in her decision to challenge Drew Kane's manipulation of Willow, signaling a shift from self-serving behavior to genuine concern for her daughter's well-being. These moments suggest that Nina is capable of change, even if the road to redemption is far from smooth. A complicated relationship with Sonny Corinthos. Sonny Corinthos has always been a polarizing figure in Nina's life. Their romance in Nixon Falls was both a source of joy and the catalyst for many of her current troubles. While Sonny has largely forgiven Nina for her deception, their relationship continues to face challenges, particularly as it relates to his ex-wife Carly and their children. Nina's ability to maintain Sonny's support will be critical as she navigates the complex web of relationships surrounding Willow. Sonny's influence could prove invaluable in helping Nina gain Willow's trust and counter Drew's control. However, this alliance could also create tension with Carly, forcing Nina to prove that her intentions are truly in Willow's best interest. A troubled history, Ava, Wiley, and Willow. Nina's past is riddled with controversial moments that have shaped her relationships in Port Charles. Her infamous act of cutting Ava Jerome's baby from her womb remains one of the most shocking events in General Hospital history. While Ava has since forgiven Nina, the memory of that incident continues to haunt her reputation. Similarly, Nina's contentious relationship with Willow has roots in past betrayals, including the courtroom drama over Wiley. For Willow, these actions painted Nina as a selfish and manipulative figure, making it difficult to see her mother in a new light. However, Nina's recent actions suggest a genuine desire to mend these broken bonds. By focusing on protecting Willow and challenging Drew's influence, Nina has an opportunity to rewrite her narrative and prove that she can be a positive force in her daughter's life. What lies ahead for Nina Reeves? Nina's journey is far from over, and the road ahead is fraught with challenges. To fully redeem herself in the eyes of Willow and the Corinthos family, Nina must continue to demonstrate growth and selflessness. Her willingness to call out Drew and stand up for Willow's independence is a promising start, but maintaining this momentum will require careful navigation of the complex relationships around her. As General Hospital continues to unfold, fans are left wondering, can Nina truly transform from a divisive figure to the hero her family needs? Will she find a way to protect Willow without alienating her? And how will her relationships with Sonny, Carly, and the rest of Port Charles evolve in the process? One thing is certain, Nina's story is one of redemption, resilience, and the power of a mother's love. Next, we'll take a heartfelt journey through one of the most emotional moments in General Hospital history, honoring the legacy of Leslie Charleson and exploring the future of the Quartermaine family. Stay tuned as we discuss Monica's impact and the fate of the Quartermaine mansion. Who will inherit the Quartermaine mansion? The fate of the Quartermaine mansion, a cornerstone of General Hospital history, has long been a source of intrigue and conflict among the Quartermaine family. With Monica Quartermaine's passing, this question takes on a heightened significance, as her absence leaves a gaping hole in the family dynamic. Over the years, the mansion has been the setting for countless moments of drama, humor, and heartbreak. Now, fans are left to wonder, who will inherit this storied home? Jason Morgan, Monica's son, might seem like the obvious choice. He grew up in the mansion, raised by Monica and Alan before his tragic accident led to a rift with his family. However, Jason's detachment from the Quartermaine legacy makes it unlikely that he would want or accept ownership of the home. Instead, Tracy Quartermaine emerges as the most logical heir. A longtime presence in the family and a de facto matriarch in Monica's absence, Tracy has the history, personality, and deep connection to the house that make her the rightful choice. Tracy Quartermaine, the unlikely matriarch. Tracy Quartermaine's journey from rebellious daughter to wise and compassionate leader has been one of General Hospital's most compelling character arcs. Once known for her scheming ways, including the infamous incident where she withheld Edward Quartermaine's heart medication, Tracy has evolved into a figure of strength and stability for the family. Her return to Port Charles has seen her stepping into the role of matriarch, providing guidance and support during Monica's decline. Tracy's connection to the mansion is undeniable. As a constant presence through the highs and lows of the Quartermaine family, she has earned the respect of her relatives and the loyalty of fans. Her wit, resilience, and deep understanding of the Quartermaine legacy make her a natural fit to inherit the home. By officially passing the torch to Tracy, the show could honor Monica's memory while ensuring the Quartermaine name remains central to the General Hospital narrative. Jason Morgan's connection to Monica's legacy. While Jason Morgan is unlikely to inherit the Quartermaine mansion, his relationship with Monica remains a poignant part of the family's story. Despite the emotional distance that developed after his accident, Monica's love for Jason never wavered. She remained a steadfast supporter, even when Jason rejected the Quartermaine way of life in favor of his allegiance to Sonny Corinthos. Jason's role in the family has always been complex, marked by moments of reconciliation and estrangement. As Monica's eldest son, he carries a unique connection to her legacy, even if he doesn't embrace the material trappings of the Quartermaine estate. His potential involvement in the mansion's future, whether as an advisor to Tracy or in a symbolic capacity, could serve as a touching nod to his bond with Monica. The enduring significance of Monica's house. For decades, the Quartermaine mansion has been affectionately referred to as Monica's house, a running joke that highlights both Monica's influence and the family's complicated dynamics. The line, "It's Monica's house, Alan gave it to her," has been repeated countless times, often with Tracy or other family members expressing their frustration at Monica's unshakable claim to the property. This light-hearted tradition underscores the deep sense of history and belonging tied to the mansion. Beyond its grandeur and wealth, the house represents the heart of the Quartermaine family, a place where laughter, arguments, and love have unfolded over generations. As the family faces Monica's absence, the question of who will carry on this legacy takes on new emotional weight. The poignant timing of Monica's storyline. The recent episode of General Hospital in which Tracy Quartermaine and Stella Henry discussed Monica was a bittersweet coincidence, given Leslie Charleson's passing. Their conversation about Monica's house and the possibility of Tracy becoming the new matriarch felt especially poignant in light of the real-life loss. Tracy's candid acknowledgement of Monica's struggles, her declining health, personal tragedies, and reluctance to leave her room added a layer of authenticity to the narrative, mirroring the real emotions fans are feeling as they say goodbye to Charleson. Stella's suggestion that Tracy is poised to step into Monica's shoes as the head of the family was a touching moment, signaling a potential new chapter for the Quartermaines while honoring Monica's irreplaceable legacy. Leslie Charleson, honoring a legend. Leslie Charleson's portrayal of Monica Quartermaine made her one of the most beloved characters in General Hospital history. For decades, she brought depth, warmth, and complexity to the role, creating a character who felt both larger than life and deeply relatable. From her early days as a strong-willed doctor to her later years as the matriarch of the Quartermaine family, Charleson's performance captured the hearts of viewers. Her contributions to the show extend far beyond her on-screen moments. As a trailblazer for women in daytime television, Charleson's legacy will continue to inspire future generations of actors and fans alike. Her passing marks the end of an era for General Hospital, but her impact on the show and its audience will never be forgotten. A new chapter for the Quartermaines. As the Quartermaine family navigates the aftermath of Monica's passing, they face the challenge of preserving her legacy while forging a new path forward. The decision about who will inherit the mansion is just one piece of the puzzle. Beyond the material aspects, the family must grapple with the emotional void left by Monica's absence and find ways to honor her memory in their daily lives. Tracy's potential ascension as the new matriarch offers a promising way to carry the family's story into the future. With her sharp wit, unwavering loyalty, and deep connection to the Quartermaine name, Tracy is uniquely positioned to lead the family through this transition.